Hey, RCJ All Access. I have some questions here I'm going to answer, okay, for you guys. So the first question I have here is like, hey professor, thanks for answering questions. For those of us who have a physical limitation and disabilities, how do we live the jiu-jitsu lifestyle, modify the training, and still learn the art without being able to train 100%? Thanks. So I like to say is this, you have to train on your own level. So what do I mean by that? If you're out of shape, you have to start slowly, just like you get in shape in anything else. You start by walking, and you keep walking, keep building resistance on walking. Little by little, you start doing light jog, then you walk, jog, walk. The next thing, you're jogging longer, walking, jogging longer, to the point that you're just jogging, and before you know, you're running like the wind. You know, jiu-jitsu is the same. So my whole point with my students, I like to do safe training, especially when you're beginning, because you don't know much yet. So this student has a white belt, he's asking me. So the idea is exactly what you've been doing. You've been training for close to a year, you haven't been injured. So you're doing the right thing by training smooth, not resisting submissions, learning how to flow with your partner, and being forgiven when you're doing a submission on your partner. That's essential in the beginning. As you get more advanced, I want to be telling to my students every time, hey, go safe, because you have to learn to train no matter what. If tough guys trying to go hard, it doesn't matter whom you train with, but smooth, okay? So if the class and the group is moving on a higher pace than yours, it's very important to have a good communication with your teacher and slow down, sit on the side, build up as you go, all right? Okay, second question I have here, like from Clifton Black. Especially with higher belts, it is more beneficial to practice technique rather than dominance, or does it depend on the game being worked? Or is there a level when there is no difference? Okay, regardless of your level, you have to practice your techniques. And you have to sharpen your skills, so you have to drill. If you're white belt, blue, purple, doesn't matter. You must drill. So drilling in jiu-jitsu is like you punch in the bags as if you're a boxer. It's like doing shadow boxing. It's like doing speed bags, punching the pads. These are drills, you're not fighting, but you cannot get a boxer to fight every time he trains. Your body cannot take it. So you do all those tools, use all those tools to sharpen your game. In jiu-jitsu, that's the drill, and that's the technical training. What do I mean by that? You're doing training where you have goals. So my goal is just to sweep. My goal is just to escape from the mount. Or my goal is just to escape from the side. Or my goal is to try a certain move, a certain submission. So when you train like that, your training becomes much more technical and much more difficult, because you are looking for a specific thing. And as you get to a higher, and there is a different level where it really doesn't matter, you're just flowing. But flowing you can do as a blue belt on your own level, purple, brown, and black. But of course the higher levels, they go with the flow, where they don't force any specific move. They get what presents to them, what comes to them. If the guy leaves the neck out, you go for the neck. If you leave his arm, you go for the arm, and so forth. When you work a sweep or a takedown, you don't really force. Your setups are easy. You want to make it as easy as possible. So that's the goal of the higher belts, to do the max result with the minimum amount of effort, using mostly leverage and less energy. So hope that answers you. All right, the third question by Jeremy Zutter. If someone were to spend 10 minutes a day on strength training, what would you recommend doing with that time to benefit your jiu-jitsu? Okay, so strength training, it's excellent. I think if you're doing weights, whatever you do to build your body is your machine, to perform better, it's valid. That's gonna benefit your jiu-jitsu. If you improve your cardio, you run, you do cardio workout, you do weight training, and you do calisthenics training, all of that to benefit your body. I recommend my students work out outside jiu-jitsu and in different days. You know, have students that are trainers that I recommend them to go to. You have to exercise your body every day, different ways. Some days you go easy, some days you can go a little bit harder, but everything is going to benefit your jiu-jitsu because you become a better athlete. Your body becomes a better machine, independent if you compete or not. If you're a competitor, it's a must. It's sport. You have to be in shape, you have to have cardio, you have to do rounds to be able to perform in competition. But for lifestyle, improve your shape is good. Not as an athlete, but for a good performer. If you might have to defend yourself on the street, you need to be in good resistance, in good shape to sustain the stress, the damage, whatever comes to your way. You're gonna do better. Okay? The next one is Chris Martin. No questions, I just want to say hi to everyone. I wish them good health and long life as always. So Chris Martin, you are my student from California. You are one of the greatest guys. And I know since you are 12 years old or less, you've been my student for many years. Hey, hi to you. Let's stay healthy, let's stay strong. Keep training. Thank you guys.